Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Aladdin for Super Nintendo. There's the Capcom logo, and yeah, that's who made it. Welcome to Agrabah, city of mystery, of enchantment, of the finest merchandise this side of the River Jordan. I can see that you are only interested in the exceptionally rare. I think then you will be most rewarded to consider this. Like so many things, it is not what is outside, but what is inside that counts. This lamp once changed the course of a young man's life. Yeah, I'm gonna do impressions like that a lot during these cutscenes, so... Yeah, that's... You know, these are cutscenes that I can't, I don't have voices or anything, so yeah. After all my years of searching, at last, a cave of wonders. Now remember, the rest of the treasure is yours, but the lamp is mine. And he just runs up without a word. Oh well. Who disturbs my slumber? It is I, Gazim, a humble thief. Know this, only one may enter here, one whose worth lies deep within. The diamond in the rough. Oh no! So, only one may enter. I must find this one. This diamond in the rough. Jeez, it's a good thing Iago didn't have any lines in that cutscene. Otherwise, I'd have to do a really horrible Gilbert Gottfried impression. But thankfully, you won't have to put up with that. I'm gonna wait here for a moment because there's sort of an Easter egg on the title screen. But yeah, yeah, there we go. There's the demo. I'm gonna skip it, and here we go. Here comes Apu. I'm gonna poke it. There we go. Secret title screen with different music. Alright, now let's get started. Alright, now, because this game is considerably shorter than the last game I played, we're gonna get much smaller parts to each episode, mostly because the game seems like it would be better suited to be split up into smaller parts than, 15 minutes at a time. So, but I hope we'll have fun with that anyway, particularly you guys watching. So, anyways, yeah, that particular thing is funny, bouncing off that guy's head, because he just sticks his head out and then you just stomp on his face and then he's like, "Hey, you dumb kid." It's also funny to note that he doesn't even try to stop you after that. By the way, that item I just picked up was sort of like a heart container, as you saw, that my hearts increased. They're a lot more generous with the placement of these, or rather the number. Well, actually, not really the number. More like the way they have these heart containers is a lot more generous than Legend of Zelda. I don't think they call them heart containers, by the way. It's just that's what I tend to call them because they're very much like Legend of Zelda. So yeah, it's also I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we're about to finish the first stage right now, and by the way, if you get all the red gems, you'll actually unlock a sort of like a hidden thing at the end. I mean, it's more like just a little message telling you you're a great player, or a super player, depending on how many you get. By the way, this little thing, I can't tell if I got that or not, but basically, this is a roulette wheel telling you, Like if you stop it at the right spot, you'll get something. 1 up and 2 up are very self-explanatory, but oh no, this time I got a credit, which I'm probably never going to get a game over anyway, so it doesn't really matter getting these. But considering the game's still really generous with the heart containers, I guess it's not so bad to not get it every time. But basically, when you land it on the heart, it'll restore 1 heart. And if you land it on the genie's face on the wheel, I should say, it will give you a heart container. And of course, bread restores your health by 1 heart, and and people who've already played this game know that apples are just good for stunning larger enemies or killing weaker ones. But they can be handy at times. Yeah, that guy stomps his feet like a little 5-year-old when he misses, but if he hits you, then I whap him in the face, or in the nuts, I guess, with an apple, and then he's like, Durr. Castlevania logic there. Find a treasure chest that has chicken in it, and then it's safe to eat. By the way, this is one mechanic I particularly enjoy about this game. Pow! When you're swinging on an object, you can kill enemies, but it's really satisfying to see that in a platforming game, especially an early platforming game like this, to see a character swing for something and not get hurt by an enemy. Alright, now... Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to get all the red gems during this Let's Play. Hopefully I won't have to resort to using save states, because some of these are rather tricky to get, in that, excuse me, that some of them are kind of, like, when you fail at getting them, you'll have to reset their position, so to speak, or rather, you have to reset the environment around them. Anyways, yeah. There's one stage in particular, if you've played this game before, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but there's one stage that's really hard to get all the gems on. Alright, gonna grab this 1 up, and... up. Respawning enemies. By the way, if you fill up your counter for the gems, it'll actually give you it'll give you another heart container. So, yeah, that's what I meant. Which, every time you get a red one, you'll get 3, and a green one is good for 1. So, you can understand what I mean, but when I say that the game is overly generous with them. Oops. That time I just failed, but thankfully it still counts as me getting the red gem. Boing. Hopefully I won't die again like that, but then again, there's not really anything else in this stage that's like that. Plus, I can get that 1 up again. Swing. Whoop. Yeah, one particular mechanic that I enjoy about this game is swinging from place to place and, you know, grabbing onto the edges of things. I don't know, something about that feels really satisfying, and oops! Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sorry about the fail. I'm gonna have to... Well, at least we'll be able to see me get a heart container. Here we are at 99. 100, and there's another heart container. Alright, we're gonna kind of rush through this a little more. Kind of, without being reckless. Because we saw what happened last time. Anyways, yeah, so... You might have noticed that by now that the music in this game isn't really, you know, from the movie, but, you know, at least it has some music from the movie at all. In that regard, you could say it's a better movie licensed game than Jurassic Park. Which I only mentioned because I Let's Played it, obviously. Boing. Oh, I didn't get that last one. Oh well. Not, you know, not anything to worry about. Pow. Whoops. Ah. Let's not get too cocky with this. They were at 99 apples already, which is the cap for them, I guess you could say. I never understood why some of these jars are empty. Maybe they're supposed to contain a certain item that I already contained, which is this. By the way, this is the first boss of the game. Yeah, as you can see, he goes berserk when you hit him. And you can only hit him when the sword's not above his head, but you can also get him to stop swinging his sword like a madman by throwing an apple in his face. Now he's dead. Oh, there's Jasmine in disguise. Abu's face is priceless. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the episode here in just a moment. Well, I missed one. That's no good. I didn't think I would miss it, but I don't know. I guess I'll just get that again later. I'm just gonna stop the episode here, and you know, next episode we won't have as much fail, hopefully. And I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play for part 1 of Aladdin for Super Nintendo. Excuse me, stuttering all over the place. And hopefully I'll see you next time. And thanks for watching again. Bye.